Good evening, all. I hope everyone is keeping well. Welcome back with another live show on the channel. Yes, it is preview time. The Premier League is back for the game on Saturday against Brighton at home at St James's Park. 3 o'clock kickoff. Are we looking forward to it, Mason? Are we glad the Premier League is back? International break is over.
Yep, most certainly do.
Totally. Anyway, guys, you know what to do. If you enjoyed tonight's show, please do remember to give us the thumbs up. Really important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the YouTube search results. Please do smash those likes. Please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, please hit that subscribe button. Completely free to do so, and it does help make the channel grow. And help us on the way to get to 2,300. We're getting on our way there now. We are just over 20 away to getting there. So please do show your support and help us get there as soon as we can. Your support is appreciated as always. And a bell notification that does let you know whenever a live show is taking place or when a pre-recorded video has been uploaded as well. So please do hit the bell notification. It does let you know whenever a stream is going on. So there you go. If you'd like to give a donation to the channel, feel free to do so. And either through a super chat or a super thanks when the show's finished, feel free to do so. If you want to become a member, it's 99p a month. Hit the join button to become a member, and you'll be put into a prize draw we do on the channel as well. We'll just nip at the comments that have come in weekly.
Please know why, for fuck's sake.
Even sat on the sofa watching Wallace literally take a hair extension around her toenail to rip it off till she's been through swim. True love. Bloody hell, Brian. By the way, Brighton is a must-win for me. Otherwise, questions will be asked because Chelsea back-to-back then Arsenal. If Brighton beat us, then Wolves is still our last win, says Brian. Yep. Good evening, Lawrence. Good evening, Lee. Oh, your missus has just popped up in the chat, I believe.
I know. Sure it is. And Lee, it's me, missus.
Felt like a longer international break with what was going on with England and the Lasses win last Sunday. And good evening, Colin. Hope you're well. Proudlock will be empty Saturday because I ain't going to be there. No, I've heard. Hope you feel better soon, Colin. I've heard you've been ran down with the flu, I believe. So, yeah. But it's going to be a challenging game on Saturday, Mason, because Brighton have had a decent start, a pretty good start to the season. So it's not going to be as easy as what people think it's going to be.
It isn't. Obviously, that game against Tottenham just showed you how decent of a squad they've got.
Yep.
I know I did watch the first half because obviously I went out for the second when the second half had started. Yeah, it just shows you how decent of a squad they've got.
Yep. Totally. However, this is the question I'm going to throw, as you can see by the title of the video. Right, shall we make it a bit of a hostile atmosphere for Brighton when they come to St James's Park? Because, technically, Brighton are one of the teams that apparently have voted against us. It sounds like they're trying to support this corruption of the Premier League situation, particularly with interest-free loans, which is one of them. And which there's a lot of opinion says it should be, it shouldn't be. I'm pissed. I don't know, really, to be honest. But do you think we should, Mason, make it a little bit like that for them? If they're particularly supporting the Premier League with all this corruption?
I don't know why they're getting the loans in the first place when they've, like, with the amount of money they've gotten from, like, Caicedo, McAllister, who else? Oh, Gilmore. Who else? Not look on my thingy.
And the fact is, we've had to sell one of our players who haven't kicked a ball at Newcastle to them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand how they got the loan to start with signing players and for fuck's sake, you have to mention it, didn't you? Mrs. in the chat again. I just because of the people who sit around with idiots. Yeah, as I've just said, obviously with the players are signing on the cheap, and obviously they sell for a profit as well. From teams who never known before to the biggest clubs in the world, the likes of Caicedo, McAllister, and a few others who will go through in the thingy.
Yep, absolutely. Now, yeah, but I can, but again, I don't get it with these whole interest loans. I really, really don't. So again, that's why it's not a bad idea giving them a bit of a toxic atmosphere to them. Now, the other talk I wanted to bring in, again, we've discussed this as well with myself, Tony, and John. The Premier League anthem should be booed. Technically, we would talk, should we be booing that as well? Again, just to support, to show our feelings of this whole corruption of the Premier League, which, by the way, Masters cancelled his meeting. So you could tell he's absolutely shitting himself. And I put this in the TTR comment. It wouldn't surprise me if Richard Masters cancelled his meeting to go and buy himself some new underwear, because his current ones are probably covered in skid marks right now because he's shitting himself that much at the moment.
I'm thinking something's happening. He's fucking off.
Him and his crew all need to go out with that Premier League. Anyway, let's just get in for some new more comments. We should make a hostile for every team at St James's Park. Good evening, Wacky. Hope you're well. And sounds like your missus loves going to the games. Good evening, Martin. Good evening, Joe. I think the reason they're getting loans because they don't want a big PSR. But do you not think Mason get these loans in as a bit of a cheating way to try and get out of it?
Can I just come back to me, missus' question? She just said there was fuck all half the time. And there's a fact. You can't even deny it, Gemma.
But Mason, do you think that's a bit of a cheat? Get these in loans to try and avoid breaking PSR rules.
You see it with Man United, but
I mean, yeah,
they gave away with a mill of them, and
totally, yeah.
I think. And it's an interesting one, right? Because obviously they're not a big six club in there, into the 8th season in the Premier League, and because they came up worse, and
possibly,
especially with Tony Bloom, with some of the people, he's a freaking what's he? Gambler. That's it. And he has to get all them loans in.
Absolutely, totally.
I don't understand me that league.
Good evening, Paige. Hope you're well. Good evening, Ian. Good evening, Julie. Good evening. Again, hope you're well, Ian. And Joe, sorry I didn't say hi earlier. Was eating while listening. Good evening, Coffee. You just said hello to each other, Mason. Do you want Costa Coffee? He's always coming on with that cup every time. Good evening, Carl. Hope you're well. How's our Page get along? Rest in the leg, I hope. Good evening, Tom. Richard Masters looks like that villain from Jim Carrey's The Master movie. Hi, Wacky. Yeah, I had to go to the chemist this morning, but been resting the rest of the day and do the same tomorrow. Hope you're recovering well, Paige. So good evening, Pete. Hope you're well. I said yesterday, Pete, the Premier League should go on the stock exchange full of board members who employ the CEO. And if the CEO puts one step out of line, stock market will drop and the CEO will go. Good said there, Brian. Absolutely. Totally. Yeah. Right. In terms of players who are back, well, Craig Hope has come out reported that Alexander Isak is definitely going to be available on Saturday. Hopefully we will get more on Eddie's press conference tomorrow. But apparently Callum Wilson's now doubtful. And again, I'm not so surprised there.
Get rid.
Mm-hmm.
As I would just say, just get rid.
Mm-hmm.
I think what people are saying he might be. I think it's mind games just for.
Could Eddie be playing mind games? You never know.
That's what I think it is.
There was rumours of Bruno that came off with an injury for Brazil, but I haven't heard anything to say that Bruno's officially injured at all. So I'm expecting Bruno hopefully to be okay for Saturday as well. So
I haven't followed. Lewis, are you stupid? You'll get done. We'll probably get done for FFP because of it.
Well, yeah, we're probably just going to have to let his contract go at the end of the season. Plus, who's going to want to take him with the amount of injuries he's got as well? So, yeah, I tweaked my knee, hamstring Ian, and has done a knee. I'm also on crutches as well. Speedy recovery to you, Paige. However, we've had the silly comments about the Defs on 2 review, and now people making jokes here too. I didn't like the lads' music put a joke about his Def is not on at all. Yeah, if we cannot put that on this show, please, as well, because think about it, the lad has got
it's been said, yeah, hasn't it?
Well, no, but there was a lot of it on TTR going on. But if we cannot post that on here as well, please, otherwise we will take them out, and mods will do the same as well. Because the lad has got a family as well, which is a real sad, which is really, really sad as well. Particularly, he's got a child as well. So again, please do not.
I wasn't a big fan of Big in One Direction, but I don't want to do. I don't want to say stuff like that.
Oh no, we don't. Definitely not. So again, let's not put any of that in on that show, please. So to that page, get well soon. Good evening, Andrew. Hope you're well. Richard Masters has preferred prepping for his Roland V offer to v Brighton, says Wacky. Can we not terminate Callum Wilson's contract? We feel like we'd love to do it, but I don't think we're in a position to do that, unfortunately. Not right
Lewis,
now.
Can I just say something here? Do you want us to be even more shit with FFP and PSO?
Mm-hmm. Reminds me of Andy Carroll, says Julie. It was in the commentary on Sky. He scores. He was subbed on the 79th minute with an injury. Oh, well, hopefully he's fine, because I've heard not to say anything that he's officially injured. I'll replace Callum Wilson with Chris McCausland, and he's fully blind doing Strictly Come Dancing. Yep. Bruno Tonali Miggy didn't train due to long flights back from international duty, in my opinion. There was a comment which I've deleted. Shocking, there's a 7-year-old Ben without his dad now. Yeah, cheers, Tom, for removing that, whoever it was. Niels said, Lewis, if Bruno didn't make Brighton, then I could see Tonali, J7 and Willock starting in 3 midfield, or it would probably be Longstaff. That's the thing, Wacky. Wasn't Andy Carroll made of glass as well, like Callum Wilson?
At the end of his career?
I don't think it was really for us, I would have thought.
West Ham.
Like West Ham and clubs previously, his clubs after that, I would say.
Liverpool.
Did he get much injuries at Liverpool? I can't remember off the top of my head. But the first time he really played professionally for us, I don't think he was picking them up a lot then. So,
he was at Reading and West Brom and all.
Mm-hmm. Search it up on Bruno on Google News and all. It's how he's played well for Brazil. According to Lawrence, again, he could just have been taken off. So because he know it'll be important for us for Saturday. Bruno got a 7.4 rating, says Julie. Interesting. Yeah, and Lewis says apparently Lewis Miley could be back as well. That's a very interesting one as well.
Have you heard this?
Well, again,
Lewis, are you been making up shit again?
Wait a minute. There was a picture of him on the Newcastle United photos in the training ground.
That doesn't mean he's kind of being the
true, but he's not going to start the game, but he could be at the bench. He could be a player that's going to be at the bench.
I can't say that really.
Well, we'll see. I must have missed something. I've not seen any acceptable comments about the singer. Someone must have got to it before we have seen it. So again, look back through on my phone, and on I haven't seen out. Okay. Yeah, terrific. My thoughts go out to families involved in their, go out to everyone involved in their families, absolutely. Richard Masters was seen auditioning as Darth Vader for the new Star Wars film, according to Ruffeed. The only thing I'll say is TMZ should be ashamed of themselves, says Brian. Okay, interesting. I seen Jim Radcliffe has cancelled Christmas celebrations at Man United. Yeah, I've seen that as well. Yeah, probably to try and stop the club from going in more debt. Well, how's that going to do that? When you've still got that current debt that's still there.
Apparently they haven't all the tickets for Saturday at home to Brentford.
All right. Might not get any game time at weekend, in my opinion, anymore. Musham, he might not. If he's going to be available for the game, it'll be the bench at the most. Sina Covey Mason told me, says Ian, he's probably still a few weeks away.
Sinclair be pissed off again.
I saw it and was taken down straight away. Oh well, and Joel. Again, I've not seen it. Me and Mason haven't seen it, so yeah, that's fair enough. But again, thanks Tom for doing that. If it was definitely deemed inappropriate.
I think it was. I think I don't know if it was on. Yeah, it must have been two of you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, Mason, take us through the Brighton side. Who's available? Who's they've let go, and who's now in their squad?
I need to get my phone up.
You've got the pictures on there as well.
No, I just need to check there. Get them. Get the one to. See. So, they've signed Jorginho from Leeds, but he's a doubt. He's a doubt with a knock.
Yeah, he's a doubt.
Also, they've signed Matt O'Reilly from.
Yep.
Hello, Ian. And he's out with an ankle injury on Saturday as well.
Yep.
You know why I said hello, Ian? Because it's signed for Celtic, didn't it?
Former Celtic, in it.
And they signed, obviously, the introduction of this person.
Mm-hmm.
Vancouver Minty.
Yep.
Get the names up. They signed Matt's wife from Feyenoord. Brajan Guda from FC Mainz. Ferdi Kadioglu from Fenerbahce. Malik Yalkoui from AFK Göteborg, and he basically went straight out on loan to Sturm Graz in Austria, and they also signed Ibrahim Osman from Nordsjælland in the Danish Super League, and he's went to Feyenoord for the season. And this is another player who we were linked with, as Amadio Kaiser Dewsbury, but he's went to the Championship club. He's went straight on to the Championship club, and I've found his photo at the club he is at now, so I'll bring that up. So they've got Joe Pedro out, Sonny March out, Milner's a doubt, Adingra's a doubt, and Carlos Balibas as well, he's a doubt, and Adam Webster's a doubt as well, and they did let Mahmoud Dahoud go to Frankfurt on a free transfer. They let Pascal Gross go to Borussia Dortmund. Who I'm just gonna say top notch midfielder like Pascal Gross, probably one of the best in the league. Dennis Undav, who went to Stuttgart. This one shocked me, to be honest. Billy Gilmore. This one shocked me. Considering who he's went with to Napoli baffles me. Mark Leonard from Birmingham to Birmingham. Adam Lallana to Southampton. Kaspar Kozlowski to Gaziantep in Turkey, and Jensen Weir to Wigan. I do have to apologies for this because I'm going to have to change it again.
No worries. Oh, okay then.
Apologies if we're going black, because StreamYard's stupid because it doesn't allow a certain amount of pictures. So, and they let Facundo Bonetti go to Leicester on loan. Felatin Barco to Sevilla on loan. Abdallah Sima to Brest. I know Chipper, I know what's come from Chippers if he's watching. Jeremy Som to Burnley on loan. Stephen, this name, Alzati to Hull. Carl Rushworth for Daddy Love, who was at Swansea last season, went to Hull. What's his name? Amario Coyes at Dewsbury to Blackburn on loan. Tom McGill to Dons. Adi Luca Offia to Blackpool. So he's going to get boost. He's going to get boost. Just to say it now, he's going to get boost. Mark Mahoney to Portsmouth. James Beadle to Sheffield Wednesday. I'll get up this one's name. Sammy Kuching to Northampton. Kasper Niels Partick Fisson. I've got one more. I've got one more. And I'm done.
Okay.
And then we've got Benico Baker Bouty to Port Vale and Luca Barrington to Grimsby. Kamali Doyle to Exeter. And the last one, yes, I'm dreading when we do fucking Chelsea, the amount of players they've let go and they've signing league. I'm dreading Chelsea.
Oh. Well, there you are.
And you've got Andrew Moore, who went to Stoke City on a season-long loan. So there you go.
There we are then.
I'm dreading to think what Chelsea's going to be like.
Exactly. Where am I up to with my comments? No one now looks as Malcolm will go to the Wilson will go to the Mackhams on a free transfer. Oh. If reports are correct, Radcliffe is one Ferguson away from the club. If that happens, Man U might well turn a corner. I've got too much to say that club. It's a shambles. It's a sinking ship and it's in disarray. 1 week of a Man U player wage would easy sponsor a Christmas party. Absolutely would coffee. It just shows Jim Radcliffe is like Mike Ashley. I like coffee. Radcliffe is Scrooge in the new Christmas film. Richard Masters is Marley with the chains of PSR. Alex Ferguson, the ghost of Christmas past. I think Minty will get a goal contribution against us. It just feels inevitable. He's done pretty well for them this season, but the lot of Brighton CZ product's not quite there though. That's all. I said
to Archer this afternoon because he had seen him at the gym. I said Minty will score.
Well, we'll see. We'll just wait and see. I think Lewis Hall can deal with him. 2 young players go against each other. I can't see why someone like you, Lewis Hall, could deal with him. But we'll wait and see. Anyway, go back to, forgot to mention, players that are missing. Apparently, looks like Trippier is going to be out for a few weeks with a hamstring injury. So it looks like it'll be Livermento's opportunity again to play on Saturday. So, yeah. So Trippier unfortunately injured. So, thank you, Joe, for gifting 5 memberships. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Joe, for gifting 5 memberships. They have gone to Kenneth, Kajar, Lawrence, Tony. It's all channel. It's all black and white TV. Mason, you've been gifted 1. And Dinny Mag as well. Thank you so much, Joe. Really, really appreciate that. Very, very
much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that, Joe. He should have stayed at Celtic and he would not have been injured, according to Ian.
Hello, Billy.
Who is Mr. Tree in the chat, is he?
Dark account again.
Oh, right, okay. What do you think of Toon's alleged links to that defender? Oh, FaZe. No, thank you.
No, it's not him. It's not him.
Because I thought there was a mention of FaZe, apparently.
No. It's somebody. What's his name? They've just signed him from. They've just signed him. I think. What's he called? Because they've just signed him from. He's Italian. Where was he?
All right. Okay.
Caleb O'Carly.
All right. Okay then.
they've just signed him from at Atlanta.
All right, it was him because I'm pretty sure I seen somewhere there was talk about FaZe being linked with us.
I haven't watched much of Leicester, but apparently, from what I've read, he's been top notch for them this season.
Oh well. There's talks of Simoniano too. I would have him. Definitely take him. I would have him in my fantasy Premier League team, but always on the bench. We could do a lot better. Miller's still playing. He was with us from 2004. He was. Certainly said he was.
Ruffyard's mentioned. Ruffyard has corrected as we're linked with both faces.
Because I definitely seen it somewhere. I really did. I think my TV/film production company is more profitable than Ineos, says Brian. Miller has to be the player that's played most ever Premier League matches. Surely he's been around forever. He's been around a long time.
I do believe we've got a super chat.
Yes, we've got a super chat from Chris Lynch, a £10 super chat, and he says confident of a win against Brighton. Hopefully, well, loving to see the confidence as well. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for your super £10 super chat. Really, really appreciate that as well. Good evening, Gordon. Well, I think you've gone skipped ahead of a few comments.
No, I was just because the super chat came up and I thought it wouldn't do.
Gareth Barry is the current player with the most Premier League appearances, 653. Miller has 637. Interesting. And I make 0 cuts. All my stuff get paid equal. Says Brian Wacky was Gareth Barry for years. I don't know now. Yeah, Barry, yes. And look, we know who that is.
Hello, Billy.
So, and there's Joe's gifted 5 memberships as well. So again, really thank you again so much for Joe as well. Yeah, even Ruffy said face has been linked. Good evening, Gordon. There was Chris's £10 super chat. Thank you so much. Miller's still playing, yes, and played well. Yeah, absolutely. Quick page asking mum for a few £100 while she's in the Champions. Oh, I don't know what Joe will be saying about that, Wacky.
Hope we're doing well, Roy, because hope we're doing well, Mr. Caviani, because he's just like that on the Facebook end.
Yes, he has actually. Apparently she works her own cash account to Joe. Fair enough. No, I'm fine. Got me own day. No hate. Scrounging off people I don't need to, says Paige. Faces, oh no, it's not for me. Thank you. It's fine. I've got my own money. Hate scrounging off people I don't need to. It's what I think of feces. Not surprised there, Julie, because he's not highly rated. Well, not for me, thank you. I remember his season, a couple of seasons ago with Leicester City in the Premier League, and he was absolutely dreadful to watch. So awful. He was terrible. Oh, absolutely. Definitely no thank you. You gotta have a laugh, says apparently Joe's sister Wacky, apparently Paige looks after her more now. Oh, bless. We will get the score predictions in, so I'll just get mine ready and I'll get Mason to get his in when he comes back. And we will let you know. We'll get into the lineup in very, very shortly as well. Boomsong or Feces, difficult choice to make. That Boomsong was dreadful as well. The fact is, 8 million we paid for that back in 2005. So yeah, I was going to say, Mason, if you just wait till he comes by. He's just on mute at the moment. Mason, if you want to put your score prediction in, just so we can get it ready for the end of the show.
Okay. Oh God, that name. Oh God.
Julie's going for a 1-1 draw for Gordon and Minty. Minty will want to prove a point, says Julie. Interesting.
Be that way to see him.
Oh, well, you could put it in the chat, put it in the banner thing if you want to.
You sure?
Yeah, just put it in. We'll still read it out.
I was going to put a name, but probably could done for being inappropriate.
Apparently, we are heavy linked to Tomori's. He's gone down the pecking order in AC Milan according to Ruffy. Interesting one, that one. Tomori would have been a good centre-back player. Ian's going for a 2-1 win. Luce is going for a 3-1 win. Wacky's going for a 2-1 win as well. Did you see? You've gone the same as me, have you? All right.
No, that's what I said.
All right. I thought you were going for one of the. This, I thought at first you were going for the same one that Julie went with. Chris going for 3-1 win as well. Paige is going for a 2-1 win and a Fabian Shea screamer. Let us know what your starting 11 is going to be, guys. We'll get into ours in just a moment. I've got the feeling what it well and truly could be for Saturday. Hopefully we are right. I work 3 shifts in a school. Breakfast, lunch, and after school, says Joe. Wow. I would stay away signing players from AC Milan because of what happened with the other player. We don't want to get screwed. But we don't know if that was officially true, though, Lewis, with the whole Chow. I mean, apparently there was interest, but there was no official bids came from us to go in for him. That was the thing. J-Tune's going for a 3-2 win. 3-3 wasn't tomorrow one of the Wombles. I think it was, actually. I can't remember the top of my head. 2-2, Joe's going. And Andrew's back with his 7 outs again. So, yeah. But again, the big question point is, which we made it in during the show, shall we make it a bit of a toxic atmosphere for them? Because with the whole PSR, with these interest loans that they've got, they voted against us. And sounds like they're trying to support this corruption of the Premier League. And, I mean...
Sorry.
No, go ahead, Mason.
Gordon, if you're watching, ring us after this show, mate, because there's something urgent I need to tell you.
1-1, though, went 2-1 to 2 initially, but changed my mind, says Ruffeed. I think we'll be 2-1 down and score equaliser 5 minutes from the end, says Malcolm. Interest. But it's not going to be an easy game. You will be all right eventually, Andrew. We've got to give some team a hammer in this season. Surely we have to. Oh, Toby Morey was the one. Well, is that who he was called? Fair enough.
Is Toby Morey a place in Scotland? It is because it's where Ballamore was filmed.
Oh, yeah. How did I forget about that? Right then, so we'll go into the 11 now. What we think it's going to be. Right, I'll start off with this time. So, easy one in goal is going to be Nick Pope. Obviously, he's our number 1 goalkeeper. And it's an easy decision that Nick Pope is going to be in goal. Right then, in at right back, Mason.
Do you know?
Yeah, Livermore looks like he'll come in if Trippier's injured, which looks like he is injured. For what we've been hearing, it looks like it is a hamstring injury for Trippier. And again, they'll not want to take the risks on that because we know what hamstring injuries are like. So it's Tino at right back. I'm not like most people that disrespect the elders, wouldn't dare disrespect anyone older than me because that isn't the way I want to be brought up or being brought up, says Paige. Very well said. It's only in a
if me missus is watching, I'm like that. I respect your grandma, don't I? I respect your grandma, don't I?
Yeah. Can't Toon get a $4 billion interest-free loan from the PIF for stadium and facilities infrastructure upgrades? We could, but do you think, Mason, we want to go down that route? Because no doubt certain clubs will have a say on it.
If today you'll probably reach FFP the PSR. To be
honest. Do we really want to go down that thing? I know we did it under Mike Ashley, but that was Mike Ashley. Trips back and trainer corner, Julie, interesting. But again, it's a hamstring injury. You've got to be careful with hamstring injuries. That's the thing. You've got to be really extremely be cautious with hamstring injuries. I'm not too old to remember the Womble, says Andrew. You're right, Mason. It is in North Scotland. Well said, Paige, says Julie. Yep, that's good parenting. I'm actually the same. I respect the older generation too. That's good, Wacky. Okay, right. Centre-back roles. First of all, that man there, Fabian Shea, will come in, of course. He's got a big job to do on Saturday. No doubt, hopefully he will. Okay, and alongside him, Mason.
Burn.
Yep, it is going to be Dan Burn. He's done very well as of late, Dan Burn, to be fair. Like, he has done very, very well. He's got the same to do on Saturday as well. So he's got to do all he can to stop that Brighton effort as well. So big game for Dan Burn as well. And pats himself on the back, lol, says Joe. I would rest Trippier and let him heal because we got Chelsea and Arsenal next, says Coffee. Not a bad point there, Coffee, as well. And again, you've got to be careful on hamstring injuries because I don't know how people could recover in a hamstring injury in just over a week. Because it was last week, I think it was reported, wasn't it? From what I remember. So, okay, right in at left back will of course be Lewis Hall. Got to play Lewis Hall there. We need someone that can take care of Minty. If we put Kelly there, I think we might struggle up against Minty. So put Lewis Hall there, and I think he could deal with Minty very, very well. Hopefully, so it's the vote that annoyed me with Brian, but I think they will not be happy with the Masters in the Premier League, as they have a big issue. Potentially 30 to 60 million part interest. They have been strung along. Plus fell for it, says Ruffy. Well, interesting. Dan has been great at centre back, says Chris. He has. Fuck's sake, PD, don't mention hamstrings. You'll give Page PTSD. No, it's just, you know what hamstring injuries are like. You've got to be careful with them, because we've seen like players, they've picked them up, they've come back too early, and they've done it again, and they've picked up the same injury again. So yeah. Okay, right. We're going to midfield, Mason. First choice. Who's going in there?
Joelinton.
Yep. That's an easy one. Joelinton. We'll need Big Joe for his presence. He was really good against Everton in the last game. Hopefully we can see that. Keep his discipline nice and cool. We know he is 1 yellow card away from a 5-match ban. I would hate for him to get it in this game and miss miss the Chelsea or us, either Chelsea game. So
who the fuck's dancing Dave?
Hmm?
Who the fuck's dancing Dave?
Let's have a look.
I guess Bias mentioned it.
All right, fair enough. I can't remember off the top of my head. I heard the atmosphere to James's Park hasn't been great as it used to be. Is that true?
Oh.
Well, we need to get it back going again. So, yeah. Anyway, right then. Next one in midfield, we will go with, of course, Bruno. Oh, he should be fine. I've not seen anything to say he's officially out, or he's definitely picked up an injury. It might just be, it could have been cramp he came off with, and we keep him, and he's kept for Saturday coming back with us. I think Bruno should be okay. So Bruno back in the side for me on Saturday. And the last one in midfield there, Mason.
Willick. No, Tonali.
There you go, Sandro Tonali. Yes, been away on international duty as well. So we need Tonali back in. It's a no-brainer. We need him back in the side now. So yeah, Bruno has better games for Brazil when Paquetá doesn't play. And speaking of Paquetá, it looks like the FA are starting to investigate now on what apparently he's been up to. Anyone remember Dion Dublin playing with broken neck when footballers were hardcore? God almighty. I can't remember off the top of my head him playing with a broken neck. I really can't, to be fair. But it is, yeah.
Like what you've just mentioned that. Obviously he's just left where Louis Stovey in the trophy final last season when they beat Solihull. He played with a fractured foot. Yeah.
Mickey must be bad at the hokey cokey too. How does he put his right foot in his coffee? Interesting. So that's the three midfield. Right, we'll go on to the attacking three now. On the left-hand side, I'm going to go with Harvey Barnes. I don't want to... We need to give the kid a lot more minutes. We really, really do. He shouldn't have come off early against Everton. I don't know why. I really don't understand that. So hopefully he gets a bit longer, and let's see. Hopefully he'll be at his best on Saturday, which I believe he will be. Paquetá should have been bowed straight away like Tonali and Tony, in my opinion. Well, it looks like it's been looked into. So I will need some atmosphere for the Brighton game at the right at the back of level 7, and the Leasers will be huffing and puffing after 200 plus steps and 17 landings, says Ruffy. Oh. Okay, on the right side, Mason.
Gordon.
Yep, Anthony Gordon. Didn't do that great on the international duty against Greece, but let's be honest, he really did. Gordon wasn't the worst player. There were some other players that were really shocking in that game, to be fair. But hopefully we'll have gone back to his best on Saturday. We're really, really hopeful we'll be with that as well. You've got your Tonali shirt. Yes, okay, I got it. Oh, nice one, Julie. Okay, last one up through the middle. He should be back. Alexander Isak. Hopefully he's recovered from that broken toe, and hopefully we will see the Isak that we normally should be seeing. Hopefully we will. He's recovered very well, and hopefully he's ready to go. He's been doing a little bit more work in the gym or on the training pitch to make sure we get the Isak back we really need back in the side. So that is the predicted lineup for what we think it's going to be for Saturday. So we'll run through it again. In goal, Nick Pope. The back four is going to be Tino Livramento, Fabian Schär, Dan Burn, and Lewis Hall. The midfield three of Bruno, Sandro Tonali, and Joe Linton. And the attacking three of Harvey Barnes, Anthony Gordon, and Alexander Isak. Let us know down in the chat, guys. Is Eddie going to go with that? If he isn't, who does he go bring in instead? So it's always great to get your points to this, but I think that will be a good lineup to play against Brighton. I really, really think it will be. So that is the lineup I definitely go with for Saturday. So, yeah. But hopefully we could get there. We are recharged and just ready to go back. Hopefully we can get a win. It's not going to be easy, but pack St. James's Park. Let's get behind the team as we always do. And let's see if we are going to give Brighton a bit of a toxic atmosphere. Will we boo them if they are on the ball? And will we boo the Premier League intro again to show our feelings? We are against this whole corruption of the Premier League, and that Richard Masters and his cartel need to get out immediately and hand it over to someone that's going to make things a lot more fair and square.
Or, right, I've got a story to tell about a Brighton fan when the last come up here. Mm-hmm. I've got a story to tell you. Can I say it now? Can I say it tomorrow?
Well, up to you if you want to say it now.
Right, basically, I was in the Wetherspoons in the gate.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously there was a load of Brighton fans who came up and having a few drinks and all that. And one of them sat not far from me and my missus. And one of them said when he went to Athens when they went to Greece when Brighton played Athens last season,
mm-hmm.
he tried to get into the Wi-Fi. It doesn't happen. It doesn't. It mustn't happen over here. But somehow he got hacked. He tried to get onto the Wi-Fi of where he was in Greece, in Athens. I think somehow he must have got hacked off the where he was in the fort. Fucking hell. And that was just before I had seen you when you were at that time.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It was just before you had came. I thought, fucking hell.
Wow.
He did look a little bit like Paul on the face, not on the like the face. He did look. I'm not kidding. He did look a bit like Paul Galanto.
Fair enough. Ruffy said, "I will be there. Boo away." Wow, interesting. Well, good point there, Ruffy. There's talk, boo them when they're on the ball and give the Premier League intro a bit of a jeer or a boo as well. I get Halloween jibes when I wear a football shirt, says Julie. Wow. We will run through the score predictions towards the end of the show. But again, get yours in if you haven't already done so. Is it 3 points on Saturday? Or is it not going to be 3 points on Saturday? If we get the win, it gives us that boost going into Chelsea next week, because that's going to be a slightly harder game, and then we've got them in the Carabao Cup after that as well. So, yeah. So we've got some really challenging upcoming games, and then we go at home to Arsenal as well. So, definitely some really challenging games coming up. But let's see how we get through these games first. We can be Brighton. We can be Chelsea on our day as well. We really, really can. It's just all about going in with the right mentality. Eddie picks the right lineup. Not like he did. Well, the 3-2 defeat still really annoys me last season. It really does. I would just reply to him by saying his top reminds me of a Christmas, the amount of points you've given away for free this season, says why. So again, get your score predictions if you haven't done so. Again, your starting 11 if you haven't already got it in yet. And let us know, is it going to be 3 points on Saturday? Covey thinks we'll win 3-1. He's gone from Barnes, Tonali, Longstaff, with Minty will get a goal or assist. BS says we will win 3-1 and Jacob Murphy will not score. Who's got so much against Jacob Murphy. Leathers Coffee's got so much love for the guy. Well, it's like BS got a thing for Miggy. Well, Coffee's got a thing for me. So, yeah.
Don't you, Beer?
But Beer will be hoping, is probably hoping that Miggy starts on Saturday. But not for me. It's got to be Barnes and Gordon as the two wingers and Isak through the middle. And let us know what the Callum Wilson situation is as well. Is he definitely doubtful, or is Eddie up with his playing with his mind games and he's going to be back for Saturday? Mourinho needs some coffee gift hampers to wake him up. Well, exactly, Coffee, because he hasn't been at it this season. Coffee's not been at it. He hasn't been at it this season. He really, really hasn't. He was terrible against Everton. He was absolutely. He was so poor. Pope, Hall, Kelly, Schettino, Bruno, Tonali, J7, Bonds, Isak Gordon is Ruffy's lineup as well, the same one as we've gone with. I think it'll be a tough, maybe a draw or just a goal in 9-9 or 9-8. Pope hat-trick, says Tom. Which end Tom says pitch. Exactly. So, yeah. We'll get the score predictions in just a few moments.
Can I just say, Paige, I did think of that inappropriately, which when you Paige when you said which end I had in me had the inappropriate way.
Murphy was lethal in pre-season. He was, but where's that gone now?
What?
For Paige. Oh, he's gone both.
What?
Beer's lineup.
Out the backside and out the front.
Pope, Tito, Sherburn, Hall, Bruno, J7, Gone, Isak. I will not say the other name. Mason, do you think we could do it on Saturday?
Hopefully
we will. Mason, Page laughing. They do say a coffee enema is pretty refreshing according to Wacky. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I just learned the other day that Owen Coyle is managing in India. Wow, interesting. You have a mucky mind, Mason. I wouldn't say as bad as other two.
Chippers.
Yeah, well, at
least I'm not Chipper. I'm not like Chippers. I'm Beer.
I don't get all this GP thing he gets. Galan gets. He looks good for a guy who passed away. And oh God, it's the Trevor moment. It's the Trevor moment against his Ruffy.
What crap merch you got this week?
Oh, I dread to think. Right then, we'll get score predictions in now, and this is what we're both going with. So Mason are predicting the same scoreline. Chippers' mind is murky at most. Yep. And I'm not going to disagree there. Oh, Clarky's just come in late. Hope you keep him well, Clarky. Right, and so here we go. And the true Mason, you're mucky-minded. Chippers is filthy-minded. Well said there, Tom. Yes. Well said there, Tom.
No,
okay.
Tough. I'm third, Billy second, and Chippers first.
Anyway, score prediction time. This is what we're going with, both of us. So here we are. Newcastle United 2, Brighton 1, Mason, goal scorers.
Brighton, Minty, and for Newcastle, Gordon and J7.
Interesting. Okay. So 2-1 for me as well. For Brighton, I'll go with, I think we could deal with Minty very well. So I think it could be Danny Welbeck.
Jesus Christ.
Because he's started to score some goals, to be fair, like to him. He's been getting some goals, like, to be fair, Danny Welbeck. So, Danny Welbeck for Brighton, and for us, I'm going to say Isak will come back and score the 2. So 2 goals for Isak.
Billy. Fucking hell. Billy.
Yeah. People say the Clocky. I've seen cleaner moto cross tracks. Minty Hatrick says Clocky. I hope you're wrong there.
Fucking hell, Billy.
And Paige just laughing what's coming in the chat. Oh God, Julie. So 2-1 winners, what we're going with, both of us, but we're just predicting different scorers. You're going for Minty to score for Brighton. I've gone for Welbeck to get Brighton's goal. I just think we can't deal with Minty well. If Lewis Hall is on his game, he can deal with Minty. I really believe he can. So, but let's make it. It's going to be big on Saturday. It'll be sellouts at James's Park. Get behind our side. And again, let us know, are you taking part in this thingy atmosphere for Brighton?
I try not to spit there because of Biel's coming. I try not to fucking spit after Friday night.
Can you imagine him as the next James Bond? God. Matoma for Brighton Bonds, Tonali Isak for the 2. Matoma's not a bad shout to get a goal. We know the guy has been banging on a bit of form as well. So
fucking horse. Fucking horse's head, man.
But again, Matoma, that's not a bad shout. He's a very good player. Him like the comedy version. Yes, coffee. How are the lads? Says Clarkey. Absolutely. Absolutely, yes. How are the lads? I'm glad the international break's over. Hey, thank God, boring England's finished. But I'm glad England has appointed a new manager. That is, of course, Thomas Tuchel. And these media and pundits need to be sorry, but what they are coming out with is just, come on, absolutely disgraceful. Give the guy a chance. The guy's a winner. He can win trophies. Who says he'll not win the World Cup with England? There you are. So, yeah. But it's a shame he's not taking over till January, because I think it would have been good if he came in straight away, because he would set up a team to beat Greece so we can get back up into the first division in the UEFA Nations League. So, yeah. The English are coming. Shaking the nods to Cryptid and Horsifying. Disgraceful from the Daily Mail and journalists with the low key racing towards Tuchel. It's disgraceful. It's disgraceful. Give the guy an opportunity. People like Carragher, Neville, Sam Allardyce as well. The dinosaur, that manager he is. Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell, Biel, man.
I'm back, says Joe. Your missus is back. So everyone wanted Jürgen, who was German. So what's the difference between him and Tuchel? Well said, Paige. Well said, Paige. If Klopp came in, no one would be saying anything about it. Or they're probably having to dig at Tuchel because he didn't do as well in his last season at Chelsea. The guy has won trophies. Yeah, I think Tuchel will do well better than Southgate. Yeah, I think anyone will do better than Gareth Southgate. Our royal family are one of German heritage. So what's the problem? Exactly, Wacky. UK newspapers / media always been on the same coffee, not fit to wipe your arse.
I'm not going to say anything about what's just giving me, because I don't want this channel to get shut down.
Allardyce was our greatest manager, says Clocky. Oh, Jesus, that'll never be forgotten. And he was caught doing what he was doing, and it was goodbye. There you are. That's all we can say on that as well. So, yeah. But, yeah, got to give Tuchel a chance. We will go more into depth of it on tomorrow's show as well. So, yeah. But it's all down to the boys to get the job done on Saturday. Hopefully we will. And, yeah, keep picking up the points. Even though we haven't been playing it great, but we've been getting the points. I know we should have looked to have won at Everton, but we're back at home. Let's do this. Let's get the 3 points. 100% record. Yeah, Steve Howie said England should have an English manager. Well, yeah, he did. Hello, Peter Mason. Hope you're well. How many points do you think Newcastle will get from the next few games? Very interesting one, Darren. We can beat them. You can't beat them, actually. We could beat anyone if we're on our game. Tuchel will be more pragmatic than Southgate and will alter system depending on who we play, not the same each game. Yeah, absolutely. Let's all laugh at Sunderland, says Coffee. Yeah, it was good to beat them in the derby for the women's game, which was I was down there last Sunday. Yes, everything was great. There was no fighting going on. Nice game, great game of football to watch. It really, really was. The only disappointment was the queue for the Metro going back.
Yeah, because he's in the group chat.
Yep. No, this is Julie. Yeah, I certainly did. So, yep. Only thing with England playing attacking is our defence can be a bit erratic sometimes. It can be, but Charlie Tuchel could do something, and he'd pick players who are on form for their clubs, and he'll not be persistent with favouritism like other managers have done.
If I went to the last game on Sunday, my taxi service in the chat would have picked us up. And you know who it is.
Yeah. Which English manager, though? Wilder, Bruce Warnock, or Clant? No, definitely none of those. Because Eddie Howe apparently wasn't even... Apparently, Eddie going around that, apparently Eddie Howe wasn't mentioned. Or they didn't even approach him, apparently. Well, I think he come out and said he had no interest in the England job still. He's apparently Mason. Apparently Eddie Howe said he still had no interest in the England job. So hopefully that's all gone away from his head now, and he focuses on doing the job for us.
Yeah, he's still got frigging rumours about Man United and fucking Tottenham.
Man, why he didn't get on with Ashworth, so I wouldn't get that. And I don't think should we be doing more business with Manchester United? No.
And the fact is, just getting and they're getting we're Tottenham because we're Stevie going there. Jamal will back us up on this because it's back. My granddad for some frigging reason thinks she's Jewish. Jamal will back us up on this, isn't it? Because she's been my granddad and she's seen and she's heard what he's seen.
Joe Siggs, I still think he will have likely to Kane. He probably will, but who says he'll not get Harry Kane playing like he was at Bayern Munich? So, who says you're not get Kane playing like you did at Bayern Munich? Joe, definitely. If I was up to me, Tom, it would be Gilhan, but I'm Scottish, says Ian. Oh, well. I think the media are sorry that Tuchel didn't go to Man United and how didn't leave Newcastle and UFC to go for the England job. Well, it's all done and dusted now. Tuchel's the next manager. If Kane is in the squad for the World Cup, something is seriously wrong with our young English strikers. But let's not say that Tuchel's not going to get the best of Kane. Rest in peace, Liam Payne, says Darren. Yeah, absolutely sad news it was as well. We were told to go one stop from St. Peter's and change to a northbound train at Sunderland. It was packed. I went a stop further and changed to Park Lane. Got a single seat before the free fall. We just went back to Stadium of Light and just got told to wait in the queue. I could see Adam Pearson right at the front, and one of the Metros come in. There was no chance he was getting on it.
Gemma, you're a taxi, shut up.
So, yeah. But it was a good game. The good thing is there was no trouble in the game or outside the ground, which was good to see. So
Peter, I'm getting slated after this show. Peter, I'm getting slated after this show, you know that.
But it was good to see that everything went smoothly on Sunday, and it was great to take the three, for the lasses to bring back the 3 points back up to the 2. And they've got an early kickoff on Sunday as well. So, yeah.
Gemma, you need to answer me other question. Doesn't me granddad say that Stevie's a Jew?
Well, Alan Shearer says he knows for a fact Eddie I wasn't appreciated. Yeah, I heard about that as well. Still nothing wrong with wanting English with English boss should be English. I prefer that. However, I'd much rather have Tuchel than utter useless twat Southgate, says Andrew. That was the metro I was on, so Adam P on the platform couldn't get it on. Wow. Yeah, I could just see him, and it was just the way he was queuing for it and the metro that came in, and like it was just rammed. So yeah. Anyway, it is time to end the show now, guys. It's been a great show. Thank you so much. Of course, Mason being co-host of the channel. Thanks to everyone that's tuned up to come up in the live chat with your interesting points for tonight. And of course, mods on the channel, thank you very much. And again, thank you so much, Tom, for taking something out of this chat that was deemed absolutely inappropriate. So again, thanks for spotting that, Tom, completely. Yeah, it was apparently Tom who took it out. So, yeah. So it's gone to Darren. It's probably gone now, Mason. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, yes, of course, we will be back tomorrow night with the Crazy Petey's Football Live Show. It is back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock on the channel. Get yourselves on, whether you come on the show or in the live chat. It's both any is absolutely fine. But yes, we are back for the crazy and hilarious show for tomorrow night. So we'll see you all then at 8 o'clock for tomorrow. So there you go. Good night, lads. You as well, Darren. Night, Pete, night, Mason. Night, all you as well, Joel. Yeah, there was a message Tom took out. Yeah, and again, cheers, Tom, for taking that out. Which was, if it was, that was definitely deemed inappropriate. Paige, night, everyone, and take care of you as well. Paige, great show, Petey Mason. Cheers so much. Sorry, cheers so much, Ian. Great show as always, and always great company. Chat, hit the likes. Cheers so much, Wacky. Night, all, and take care of you as well, Ian. Goodbye, everyone, and take care. Great show. Cheers, Julie. Food picks. Absolutely. They are back tomorrow. Carry that. Cheers, Andrew. I bid thee all good night. You as well, Tom. By PD Mason and all. Says coffee you as well. Sharpman close for the comments. Take care, Wacky, as well. So, yes, back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock for the Crazy PD's Football Live Show. So, we'll see you all that for then. Your love is really, says Gemma. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed tonight, please do remember to give us the thumbs up. It's really important we do get the likes.
Gemma,
some people know. Some people know. Yeah.
There's the proof. There's the proof. There's the proof of me granddad.
Oh, well, then there you go. So do smash a like, guys, so people know where to find us in the YouTube search results. Again, it's really important we get the likes. Of course, if you are brand new at the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, please do hit that subscribe button. It is completely free to do so, and it does help make the channel grow as well. Help us on the way to 2,300 subscribers. Sorry, again, I've just still checked. We are just over 20 away from getting there. So help us get there as soon as we can. Your support is appreciated as always. Thank you so much. And of course, do hit the bell notification. It does let you know, of course, whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video has been uploaded. So that bell notification notifies you what comes up on the channel week in, week out. Make sure you do hit that bell to make sure you do not miss anything at all as well. And again, if you would like to give a donation to the channel either through Super Chat now or a Super Thanks when the show's finished, feel free to do so. Again, thank you so much, Chris Lynch, for your £10 Super Chat. Really, really appreciate that. Thanks so much. And if you want to become a member, it's 99p a month. Hit the join button to become a member. And if you are a member of the channel, you will be put into a prize draw. We do on the channel as well. And of course, thank you so much, Joel, for gifting out the 5 memberships on tonight's show as well. Really, really appreciate that as well. So you are by all. Take care, Ruffy, as well.
I'm off the fish me out, but fucking hell.
There you are.
That's chip as that. Chip as that, see that.
Anyway, guys, me and Mason will see you all back again tomorrow night for the crazy show. But until then, everyone, we'll see you all later. You're welcome. No, any cheers again. Cheers so much, Joel. We'll see you all later. Take care, everyone. Good night, all. Away the lads, away the lasses. We'll see you all later, everyone. Take care, and we'll see you all back again tomorrow night.